I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the
Could
ID.
you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
Excuse me.
Are you prepared to stand here all night if we decide to stay?
I guess, yeah.
All right, well, you just stay right there. You just stay and stand.
Why are you letting us go to that desk like we were able to do last year?
He's not a U.S. employee.
This is a public institution. Did Elon Musk hire you? Who do you work for? Who do you work for? Are you not allowed to be here? Are you even allowed to
I'm a federal employee working for the
Thanks for joining us on Breaking the News. Let's talk education because the report cards are in and they are not looking great for national test scores for our K-12 students. The scores, most of you remember us talking about it, they took a nosedive during COVID, but many in education were hoping they would bounce back by this year especially, but it's just not happening yet.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh.
New federal data shows that reading scores among American children and preteens have hit record lows. The 2024 National Assessment of Educational Process, known as the nation's report card, found that 33% of eighth graders have below basic reading skills. It's the highest percentage in the test's 32-year history. And that number rises to 40% among fourth graders, marking the most in 20 years for that age group. Laura Meckler joins us now. She's a national education writer for The Washington Post. So is this drop largely due to lost classroom time during the pandemic? Are there other factors?
Well, it's hard to blame it completely on the pandemic at this point. It certainly does trace to the pandemic. That's when we really saw scores drop.
Scores remain among the lowest in the nation.
That according to results released by the federal government. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, these scores have renewed calls for city school CEO to be replaced. Keep in mind, these NAEP scores were released at a time when city schools' budget is skyrocketing. Last year, when the NAEP test was given, the school district's budget was $1.7 billion, up $400 million since 2020.
Baltimore City recorded the fourth lowest score in the nation among the 26 large districts tested, which is consistent with where the school system has historically ranked.
The fact that we were the fourth worst is embarrassing.
Meanwhile,